hoping you hit the good 420 soon, Smite.
Okay, let's do it. Actually, this is fast. What did I miss here? Bone, thanks for the bits. And Exo Shelter with the sub, thank you. Saying earlier, there's a chance my power will go out. Hopefully it won't, but we'll see. Not power, but internet. The internet was off, so I just took a nap. So hey, I'll just be on all night. Actually, if it's on or not, I'll be working on challenges for the show. I'm not gonna play this game offline. We did finish Soul. Soul is done. Got this big old sword that I'm not really a fan of. I need to go back up there and get a different weapon, actually. That's what I was gonna do. Did not do that yet. Game tricked me. Tricked me into thinking that sword would be the good stuff. I didn't even think about it. And sold my other one because I need money so bad, and I end up with nothing for a weapon. You know what? Let's just warp. Let's just warp up there. I was gonna walk, but no thanks. The weapons boy. Let's see. He actually didn't sell up in here.
Happy birthday to me, celebrating by marking 10 months of Smite subbing.
Thanks for the sub, Rick, and happy birthday, man. Celebrated by a freaking eclipse. Oh, I need to go to the Muscle Dome. Let's gamble. The eclipse is early, oh no. Gamble time. I'm gonna cheat the hell out of gambling, so this will only be like 5 minutes. It's hard to tell when you're watching, but if I hit this button, it responds like way too late on... It's ridiculous how bad the gambling is. This machine is so rigged.
One more.
There it is. It just takes like a long time to respond to my hits, so I can try and even I can't even get it in the 3 yet alone. But I need that particularly. That's the best one. Because you get these 3 of them in a row. Ah, 500, not very good. $800's better. So what we just got, 800. That's the payout from winning an entire battle arena thing. Like, you know, like all of it. This is exactly where you would get money. Even if you weren't cheating, you would sit here and grind this.
One more.
One more. The blue foot only gives you one of those coins, but it's still good. You know, you can still get like 800 coins, but... I have no idea how many we need. Let's back out and see. But obviously that's gonna get me a lot of money because the bread is dirt cheap. Eva God Icon, 10K. Can somebody refresh my memory what these two are? That should be enough money for now, hopefully. But I need another 8 grand, so that's how long I'll be gambling. Enjoy? I don't know, I should have done this off screen, I didn't remember to. Steal from enemies sounds crazy if that's actually what that is. I was in a state there where it was automatically pressing the button for me because it's on, seriously, a 2-second delay sometimes. One-time revive, that sounds awful for so much, and to waste a spot on it, no thanks. 25% HP, that's not too bad. Bodacious Space Pirate. Thank you for using Twitch Prime here. Man. Yeah, you probably... What the?
One more!
I like the idea of stealing from the enemy. That sounds cool.
Bonus game!
I'm gonna go for that thing and probably not worry about the life armband thing too much. We got a long walk ahead of us after this is over, so... Might as well enjoy gambling, right? $900, wow. Getting there. A couple of those and I'll be done, man. This really won't take too long. Just 10, 15
Are
minutes.
you,
Yeah, I'm
getting your
some
coins?
I am. I forgot to do this and I'm getting it done.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason the speedrun does it, you know?
Yeah.
It's a really good way to get really powerful.
Well, that, and I want to see the items anyway. Like, they put these unique-ass items in here, and I'm like, would like to try them, you know? It's not like it's just damage or something, it's weird stuff. Like, apparently the top item lets you steal from the enemies. So my internet was out all day because of an outage. So if I go offline, I'll just come back here and gamble off. But if I go offline, I don't know if I'll be back. It depends on ISP.
Oh yeah, I'm the only person on the screen, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know why that happened. Discord's messed up now for some reason. I couldn't fix that earlier.
Is, like, it cropped by chance, or...?
Try rejoining, because now I'm the only one there.
What the?
Yeah, it's just weird. Something was... It didn't like me losing my internet. I
Hey,
guess.
we're both here.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, this slot machine sucks. Somebody did on YouTube slow down the footage and check, and they are the same. Like, they're not moving around the icons, but they are fucking with my input. They're giving it anywhere from 0.1 to 2 seconds of delay after I hit the button every time. Which is a mean thing to do. Just let me hit my slot machine button. Why can't you just let me play slots? They don't want you to be too good at slots. They want to make sure that it's random. Dang. So while we're doing this, I'll talk about Black and White World 4 in case you missed it. Wow.
You mean the constant firestorm world?
Yeah. It's raining fire when you come in, and it actually is fire, and it's over top of your village, which is as bad as it sounds, because your villagers can't put out fires, only you can. You don't have water because you don't have a miracle yet. They start you with nothing again. You don't have time to build your town up.
One more!
Thankfully, it's raining and thunderstorming, which looks disgusting. It's constantly flashing, but it's putting out the fire. So there's 3 gems around the world that you can go do. One of them you have access to right away. It's a creature fight. I won it, like, with the most painstaking idiot battle ever. I managed to win it. What that one did was put out the storm. So then the fire did have an effect, and everyone in my village died. Immediately. And all of my buildings were gone.
That's fun. That's a fun little mechanic. I like that.
I mean, it's not like I made a mistake either. I just randomly guessed.
Bonus game!
Because they don't tell you which one does which. They don't even tell you what they do at all. You know, you just kind of guess. Oh, there's 3 things going on here. There's storms, there's fire, rain, and the sky is blood red. So, that, you know, you figure all 3 of these are associated with these crystals. Makes sense to me. So I go do one of them, and then actively punished in the worst way. I didn't even die is even worse. There's no game overs. I'm supposed to use my creature to impress a different city without any city at all. That's just gonna take like 10 hours. But you could, I guess, eventually do that. So they didn't wipe me out. I don't believe that you can game over in that game. Because nobody attacks your main building ever, they just ignore it.
So how many coins are you looking for at this point?
There's 2 items that are of any value to me. There's 10k for the big one that I want, and the other one, which I probably won't care about, is just 25% HP, which would be nice, but I don't need it, so I ain't gonna grab it. Like, that's just HP, that's no big deal. I would put it on, hell yeah, but, she's alright. She survived Gaza too, who apparently shut down a lot of people as well, so...
Mm-hmm.
I figure if we can beat him, we can beat anything left. Really, I also bought some bread because I'm gonna need to buy a new weapon for my boy with the big sword because he ain't using that. I ain't using that anymore. Accidentally sold his weapon. I'm gonna have to lose some cash getting it back. I got Black and White for my birthday. I linked one of the reviews that came out 3 days before when I was 16. I was really excited. Couldn't run it. So I waited a couple years. Then I could run it. It felt pretty stupid playing it. Like, I played it and it was really crappy and laggy, and it crashed a bunch, and I figured it was my computer. 2 years later, I got a computer that could run, like, Oblivion when it came out. A couple years later, it could still run that, so it was a pretty good computer back then. Game still sucked. But you could tell by that review I posted, like, people were weirdly obsessed with it. They were all about it for some reason. They just could not believe the things that were happening in that game. Couldn't praise them enough.
It had the best AI ever made.
It is the best game about slapping your monkey until he turns black and blue that I've ever seen. If you're looking to abuse animals, that's the one thing that Black and White truly has over every other game. No other game is stupid enough to let you abuse an animal to where you can see the damage, and it falls over in despair. That's Black and White's trademark move.
If you use a budding serial killer, well, this is the game for you.
That's right, you got a whole variety of animals too. They went all in on that. Like, you can beat up a turtle, you can take down a horse. What's your
You can
preference?
punch a cow.
That's right, you can punch a
Yeah.
cow in the face. How often do you get to punch a cow in the mouth? You don't. People get mad at you if you do that in real life. You can take out your cow frustrations in Black and White. It's funny you mentioned cow, because I don't know if you saw the first part, but I was a cow and he lost everything he did. He was like just the worst, stupidest guy.
Yeah, cows, I think their thing is like, if I remember it, they always listen to you. Or like, almost always. But, they're garbage and everything. So, yeah.
I love that balancing factor, where sometimes it's balanced between good and uncontrollable.
Mm-hmm.
Hi Tyler, my advice is to stay in school. I don't know why I didn't retweet your thing though, but thanks for the $1. Give me one more, I just need one more line of fists, and then we're done here. Just one more, because that's gonna be upwards of $2 grand easy. People want me to play Black and White too, just to see the differences. And it really won't take long to beat that game, because it's actually fair. But I will have a problem running it. I've got the discs here, but so I hear. It runs safe disk DRM, which is like the first DRM to ever exist. Windows 10 don't let you do that. So it's gonna be one of those things that's gonna be like a nightmare to get to run. I might have to use a virtual machine to get around that. It doesn't have a bustling fan community like the first one, for God knows why has one. I wonder if more people play Black and White 1 online than Battleborn these days.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I think Battleborn still wins that one.
Because there's like 8 people on Black and White. We checked online at any given time. Is that
I think
the
Battleborn still has at least 500.
Wow, that's pretty
is
good.
my guess. Yeah, wow, 500.
Nice. Can't go wrong with 500. 500 people can do a lot.
500 people means that you can at least get into and play a game.
Yeah, if I had 500 people in the stream right now, I'd be pretty excited. I mean, I did yesterday, but
More people watching you play Black and White than there were people playing Battleborn.
Oh god, easily.
the evil
Yeah,
god icon
Lawbreakers is the other one that. God, fucking Lawbreakers just fell apart.
I got so many emails to play. I wasn't sure if I was just getting mass emailed by a company or if the dev was personally getting in touch with me, but I kept getting a ton of emails to play that game.
Lawbreakers is like a big Danny B project. They sent out like 1 billion emails about it.
That's what I figured. It didn't look like anyone. When somebody asked me to play a game and they're not like signing their emails and they're not like human, I really don't pay any attention to them at all. Usually, unless I'm really into the game, and I wasn't into Lawbreakers. Didn't look like my kind of thing. I need that Beast Buster. Surprisingly, that 317 damage won't ruin my combo, so it's actually a little better for me. Game tricked me just a little bit there. Thanks for the host. Hi, Wing, what's up?
Lawbreakers had one thing that was awesome. And that was the website they used to advertise it at first. Was just like a full screen video that just had like 25 swear words all the time. And that's all it was. It was just like you'd go to the site and it would be like, "It's a rough fucking life out there. Can you fucking shit and deal with it, you stupid asshole?" And it was just like, "Thanks for that. Thanks, Cliffy B."
I love when your game advertises it to myself by going, "Hey, you look like a real jerk." Well, I do play video games.
You look like you suck shit at everything, you dumb fucking moron. Alright, whoa, Lawbreakers, we just met, man. I'm gonna need you to slow your roll a little bit.
Just chill out for maybe a fucking second.
Like an anime fan on prom night.
Does it make breakfast for you or something? I don't know.
I always can't find the exit. I always forget what floor it's on. It's on floor 2, I guess. Nope, floor 1. Yeah, there it is. The very bottom. It's a freaking dramatic pan. Alright. We have this thing. I'm gonna try it out. I think that it's basically whoever gets the kill gets to steal. That's gonna be one of these two most of the time, so if I really want to try it out, I'll take off the speed chain for now. Speed chain's extremely good though. Like, I really don't have an accessory slot to give away, which is why I'm not really caring about 25% HP anyway. It would be nice. I would probably use it. She'd get the most HP of anyone out of it, but it still wouldn't be like an extreme amount of HP. She'd have 1500 instead of 1200. We're not gonna walk all the way back there. I'm gonna go back to where I was. So, what we were doing plot-wise, other than gambling, was the doctor at the bottom of that place. We're gonna go see if Dr. Light's still alive at this town up here, which I think is
Oh, yeah.
in this direction. I think that's it right there.
The tree specialist. So do you have the Chicken King equipped, by the way?
Most likely.
Nice.
I want to try stealing from that bee. Which I think it's
So how do you-
basically if you get the killing blow, you have a chance to steal. That's what it is. We'll see how high that chance is. and
Couldn't
if-
steal anything.
Yeah,
Couldn't
hopefully it's
steal
a
anything.
hopefully it's a really high chance, and you know anything it steals at all is going to be worth some cash. So
Couldn't steal anything.
Couldn't steal anything. couldn't steal anything.
Stole potion. X1.
couldn't steal anything.
This
Couldn't
gotta
steal
get that.
anything.
1 in 256.
That's a good number.
Yeah, let's get a fairy flute. Fuck yeah. What I hate about it being 1 in 256 is that generally means that's like the largest random chance they can make without like adding an extra, you know, like digit to the thing.
Yes.
So you know they're being assholes. Like, they could literally not have put it any lower without having to do some like actual ass work.
You know that they didn't think about balance at all when they did it. It's really the thing there. They put in a skill that they didn't want to tweak. They just threw a number at it that sucked. Like almost as a joke.
Yeah, Zidane is actually the worst thief in Final Fantasy, which is kind of amazing, since he's the only character that's like a thief that you get at the beginning in a Final Fantasy, except kind of 6, I guess. Locke can actually steal stuff.
So we've already failed twice. I did all that gambling just to try out this item. It's kind of a letdown already, but if it does steal anything decent at all, I'm sure there's a list of the items it steals from in this game. These people are crazy and they write that kind of guide.
And it was like an accessory that you had someone put on.
Yep.
Giddy up.
Or God Soul.
Giddy up or hell yeah, by the way.
Giddy Up has it. Because I figure if he's the second to move, he'll get most of the kills. Which is sort of true, but hasn't stolen anything yet. That slime is super dead. Man, what are the odds on this thing? I get that they don't want to give you money, but I mean, for 10k points, we would have money.
What's the item called?
Or God Soul.
Gotcha.
Oh wait, is it the War Soul or?
It's War God Icon or something like that, actually.
Oh, okay, War God Icon.
Something like that. Icon is definitely in the name. Evil God Icon.
Yeah, you get 1 at a fishing spot for 50,000 points.
Jeez.
1 in Muscle Paradise by beating someone.
FF7 has steal. They're the first ones to really introduce shitty stealing in RPGs, I think. But even in that one, it's like 1 in like 40, and you steal from enemies that can't hurt you pretty much every time. You don't steal from bosses, like in FF9.
Wait, the War God icon lets you steal if you kill a thing?
Yeah, that's the idea. You only get one
That's
chance.
not what it gets listed as here. Huh.
Evil God Icon. What
What does it say there?
Oh, Evil God icon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, different item.
Yeah,
Yeah, War God Icon's a different thing.
That one's better.
Okay.
Yeah, I think War God Icon is the one that lets you like attack way more than even full stuff.
Yeah, man, 1 in 256, that's like one of the items in an MMO drop.
Yeah, the only time it's worse than that is if it's like an ultra legend item where it's, you know, more than that if you're in the wrong color or whatever. PSO episode 1 and 2 had some things that were like 1 in a couple thousand.
I played Ragnarok Online for a long
if-
time, and 1 in 10k was a standard stat for every single monster. Every monster in the game had a rare drop that was 1 in 10,000, basically.
There's a guide to just fishing in this game.
The fishing looks great, but I don't have any fishing spots just yet. I haven't gone fishing too much. My monk is losing to this worm. He's getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, that was the worst part about PSO episode 1 and 2 was if you came in and just like played and just put in whatever name, you get assigned a color. And yeah, if you got a color that was bad for your class, you were kind of fucked. You just had to recreate a new character and like go to an online, you know, name to color converter to make sure you got the correct color for your class for the weapons you wanted to get. Unless you like were with a big group and then you all just had to make sure you had different ones. It was ridiculous.
I beat the Breath of the Wild Sword Challenge. Pulled it off.
Non-master, right?
Yeah. The third trial I got on the first try, but holy shit, that's the one that will suck on master. It's nothing but guardians and shit. At first it was just a bunch of Stalfos enemies and shit, and then it went to just here's 80 guardians and Lionels and all this other crap at the same time. There's a
Yeah,
fishing
all this
spot.
guide says is that it usually steals an item if the holder kills an enemy.
Usually my ass. I haven't gotten a single one yet. Moon, thanks for the host. Right in time, we're here in this town.
Okay, I've opened up another thing. You can steal items from enemies with the evil god icon at a flat rate based on the monster and item. It only checks for a steal on the enemy's death. La-la. Note, adding a bronze book will add a flat 30% chance to these drop chances.
Nice.
There's also an item called the bronze book, apparently.
Wait, is that the monster capture one?
No, Ivory Book is monster.
Oh, that's right. And gold book is money.
Okay, so how it works is that there are a bunch of enemies in the game, and when you kill an enemy with someone who has evil god icon, each item has its own unique percent chance. Well, most of them are 30%, but some of them are like 5%. At least one is 100%. And a couple are weird. There's a couple that are 1%.
Any good? Any rare sounding things?
You can get the stat boosting waters from the
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
shit.
really the big thing. Yeah, you could farm stat boosts if you wanted to.
Oh no, my trees are frozen. These Genesis trees are the stupidest plant. Can't. It's frozen. It's not even cold here.
There's also an item that you can get off of Lipians that seems wrong and not allowed.
Is it the Olympian summon?
It's the Lipian flute.
You can get that from fishing. I already saw it. You can have an enemy get kissed if you want, at your whim.
That's not allowed.
Well, we've done it. We've depended on Olympian power before.
It's disgusting and I can't approve. Yeah, it seems like the vast majority of items you get off of enemies are just healing items.
I mean, those are pretty nice though. Like, especially if they're the higher tier ones, you burn through those a lot, actually. Like, if there's any that restore MP, they're really good.
I guess
There
Because
are.
those mean multiple orbs.
the problem is that the item you need to do it is just so expensive that you might as well have just bought that stuff.
Mhm.
But if I can get it permanently boosted by 30% and start stealing wisdom waters and stuff, that's pretty damn nice.
Yeah. I will check on the next enemy, see, okay, let's see what they drop. And then I'll look it up. Hell yeah, stop acting like a child. She's like 12 and also is a feral child. I think that's not reasonable to say, actually.
There's no eggs here. There's no eggs at all. Aren't you
Where
glad
are
that
the
eggs appeared naturally in the game for no reason? It's just,
Yeah. There's eggs everywhere.
I forgot that eggs were in this game when we came up with a dumb name for this game. And then here they are, just constantly a plot point, eggs.
I don't know what you're talking about. Everybody loves Legaia. It's good shit.
Thanks for the bits. This whole cutscene, giddy up is right. Let's get going here. We've been talking about frozen trees for a long time. She's challenging his kung fu.
She would murder him. So,
It depends on if he's allowed to summon dogs that spit spikes or not.
that's a good point.
In a fist fight, I think he'd go down, but I don't know about dog aid. It's a pretty powerful aid. Is this fish? Yeah, it's fishing time, buddy. The lake is frozen. No, I guess it's not. This teasing game. Shows you 3 trees, can't use them.
True strength is knowing when to rely on others. Like a dog that shoots spikes, for example.
Acid slimes and Grood, huh?
I'm out of here. I don't fight Groods. Not on my list of things to do. Fighting Grood.
Groods will be you will steal a fury boost off of Groods.
I've got so many of those. They're very.
What's the rate on it?
30%.
Not too bad. Yeah, once you boost that by 30%. Where's the bronze book? Did you find that, by the way?
Nope. Never seen such a thing.
Acid slimes will sometimes drop silver compasses. I don't know what that does.
I think I saw that. Yeah. Decreases the rate of ambush by the enemy. A lot of these are things you would never use. I've got golden and ivory book. I don't got nothing else. I've got 5 fury boosts left. The thing about those is that they extend your action bar. They're gonna get pretty limited here. I'm not gonna use them on the guy who needs it because he doesn't attack. So it's really just how much longer before Horseface can do it by himself, the full bar, because he's really not that far off either. There's big ice in the way. I guess we're not going here. Just tornado flame the ice.
You can summon
That would
fire on
be-
command.
That would be like a perfectly kung fu trial, too. Like, melt all this fucking ice and it's just a huge wall.
Well, this town was a bust. And so
Summon
was
our extreme. Go ahead.
the mountain behind it was a bust too. There's nothing here.
Summon our extremely good and powerful friend Gimmerd. Gimmerd can melt that ice.
We successfully ran away, but I still got slapped by a bee.
Countering a bee and then surviving to talk about it another day is a success.
Well, now I'm not sure where to go because that was. There's a mountain there. I think that's an area. We'll probably go there. There's something here. And there's something way over there. It looks like a fort or something. Here is some kind of other mountain. This, like, it's not too easy to figure out what we're looking at. Somehow we get into here. I think I'll go up and to the right.
What killed the dinosaurs? Some bullshit, I dunno.
What? Thank you for the $5. Garwood, now it's gone. Let's do Tough Love, the missing spell. Finally obtained by cheats. It's good. The charm rate on that has got to be like 80%.
Moldy worms will drop phoenixes.
Now, that's pretty good. Again, those are the kind of things you can buy with gambling points, though.
Will steal phoenixes from them. Because technically the stealed item and the dropped item are different, but they're both boosted by the same thing.
She's charmed both slimes. Let the slimes wage war on each other and see which slime wins. He hasn't successfully stolen anything yet. He's like 0 for 5.
I guess it depends on what acid slimes drop. Did you message me that link to that FAQ doc?
Sure.
Can you buy a beer for the guy who put it together, who sat down and killed every enemy over and over again and got the values? Or did he open up the game code?
Oh, it's data mined. It's absolutely data mined, yeah.
Yeah, this is 100% data mined. Every single enemy here has like all of their stats listed, which is stuff you will never be able to know unless it's data mined.
Yep. I was just making sure I had it equipped here after such a rate of
This
fill.
walkthrough was last updated in 2015.
There's just
That's
a wall of
dedication.
ice over here. Can't do that. Wanna go to that tower? That looks like a place. I would like to steal from the queen bees.
Let me see. They drop Phoenix, actually. At a 30% rate. Or they steal Phoenix at a 30% rate.
Theoretically, this stealing item will pay for itself. But it'll be a while because I think I could buy something like... For 10k, I could probably buy like 200 Phoenixes. But the stat
Acid
boosters-
slimes just don't have anything to steal.
Oh, okay, so they didn't count.
Oh wait, no, they do. They're in a different area. It's Silver Compass, 20%.
Yeah.
So being 0 for 5 isn't unreasonable at all.
I mean, it looks like silver compasses, they cost 3,000 when you buy them, so selling them should be profitable, right?
Yeah, you get money back for sure. That's what I mean, like, there's nothing in the game that could be stolen that wouldn't be of some value, because even the potions are worth a shitload of money. Everything is expensive, inflated. In this apocalypse, they know that everyone has money off monsters, and they're gonna assume everyone can kill them, I guess. Groot is powering up.
Oh shit. Groot has activated its jet engine.
He's dead. He's gone. Groot is dead.
I I'm gonna figure out where this bronze book is and just make sure we don't.
I checked. It seems like it's in the next town. So.
Oh,
Yep.
I can't
the
tell if the
item
game
shop
expects you
in
to
a
grind.
sheaf for 8,000.
Yeah, we have not succeeded yet. Someday we'll steal something. It'll be exciting. SNES Classic pre-orders. If that's the only way I can play Star Fox 2, I might pick one up just for that. They might have sold me with their shitty marketing. They might have gotten me over a barrel on that one. Bastards. If you have
I'm just gonna
business
wait for
ears,
somebody to rip the.
Speaking to the tube.
I'm gonna wait for people to rip the ROM from the SNES Classic, frankly.
I would like to play it. I played the beta, like that's the only thing that exists. Hell yeah, it's me. Hell yeah. I don't know any hell yeahs. Well, if you're on a myth-destroying journey, Do you remember the password? Piss. Hold on a second.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
it's the 4 face buttons in some order. Does anyone remember? Testing your knowledge from last week. It's like O, X, square, triangle. It's something like that. The Emperor
I wasn't-
himself told us twice.
XX triangle circle square.
Oh man, your memory is so good.
Thank you.
Nice work.
Did you know there's a Legend of Legaia like .net like fan site? Like,
Yeah.
They just have that. Yeah, who knew?
Is it run
Oh,
by
man.
Icy Brian?
Does it have it in an RPG Classic site? I gotta check that out.
That wasn't the mayor, that was the damn Emperor that told us to write it down. He said specifically, wow, you're asking me again for the
Ignored him.
password? Freaking idiots, write it down.
You better believe it has an RPG Classic site.
We're here in Dr. Light's house. Him and his 15 lab assistants that he cloned, I guess.
This area's music whips ass, by the way.
Yes.
I'm all about this fucking goofy aesthetic.
Free food here at Dr. Light's house. Nice. I've been waiting for 10 years. 10 years. There's the bronze book for 8 grand. I'll buy that. The bad luck bell increases encounter rate. We might want that someday, but I don't think that's necessary. For 13 grand, like who's he think he's... What is that? Get out of here.
The bronze book is apparently the move. I don't know if it does boost the seal rate, but it boosts the drop rate just in general by 30%. So it'll pay for itself in like, I don't know, a dungeon.
Yeah.
The fact says that it boosts both, like the seal and drop rate, but
Okay, I wasn't sure. I thought the way I read it, it said like increases the drop rate listed below, but I
Tempted
didn't
to
know
buy
if that
2,
also applied
3.
to steel. I don't know if it works like that.
No, I mean
It
for
might
each
not.
one.
For
Each one of my characters. So that
No,
then
but I
who
don't-
gets, who gets the kill?
I think it might just be just like 30% flat no matter what.
Yeah, for each character. Individually, like Ivory Book is.
If it's for steal rate, it will. If it's for drop rate, I don't know. I don't know if who gets the kill matters for item drops.
The Ivory Book is here. So we could get some of those if we really want. But I can just swap the one I have around, so I'm not too into that.
Yeah, Bronze Book's probably a good idea, though. I don't know if multiples would do anything for you, but... You know, who knows?
Just, you never know what you're gonna get out of a chest in this game. Healing berry, huh? Your magic fruit is mine.
Okay, that was my lunch, man, but like, alright.
He's totally gonna bring up the fact that you stole and ate his fruit in the trial later.
Just wait. Wait, no, actually, you don't. You don't want that. I know that looks like, but that's research grade. You should not eat that.
You really should not eat. Okay, you're already.
That is 100 times more concentrated. You need to dilute that.
Oh boy, you were already writhing on the ground because your mouth is not capable of handling those tastes. Okay.
That's the special strain that I created to set the upper limits for my scale.
Stop harassing this man. She doesn't know about the human ways. Here he is. He's supposed to be wearing glasses, but his eyeballs just look like silver dollars. What? No. That whole speech. Damn, that's a lot of words for no. If you're gonna gloss over the story, you don't have to go into every detail anyway.
It was an amazing tale. It was a deep, engaging, well-balanced, exciting adventure.
Three's chemistry had developed over developed over the journey in a way that they really almost were finishing each other's sentence. It was like, okay.
We would have been her earlier, but we had to play the slots. Had to become the dance queen.
Yeah, did you mention becoming queen of the disco?
We gotta construct a bomb.
That is actually a very interesting idea. That you have this monster that breathes cold, and it's actually because it's been absorbing heat. Hmm.
We went from hard science to praying to God real quick there. I'm gonna build a bomb, but I need you to request it from the other world. The ingredients. She's crazy about quizzes. Do we get points for being a dumbass? That's the real question here. We're gonna dream dreams. Quizler question right here. The fake answer's real. Swimsuits for adults. What a patronizing lady.
Look, man, whatever happens, we're probably gonna fight Sanji. Several times.
He is our rival. Of course we'll fight him more.
It seems like you can defeat the Apocalypse Mist by building your house 1 story high. All they had to do was put the town on stilts. I didn't equip my book, I'll put that book on. So at 30% steal rate, or whatever, 30% drop rate, it should be pretty quick to tell if everyone needs a bronze book or not. So this place just kind of creates monsters constantly. They just kind of appear and then get captured immediately by the knights that used to sit here all day. Hell yeah, it's full of energy. I made Giddy Up laugh. That's against Byron and Monastery rules, so that must have been a really good joke. He broke character.
Fun is verboten.
Got the healing berry.
Your instruction manual that makes it very clear that you should not listen to the whispers.
We can get
Do not.
valuable Sarah here, but also there's demons. Be mindful
Yeah.
of them. Like they know enough about demons to have it down to a science. They know how to farm things off of the demons, but also not to listen to them, you know, that's bad.
If you hear the orb whispering to you that is demons, do not trust them.
Under no circumstances touch the orb.
You were just told not to listen to them.
It was Key Ruins who has door dreams will be gather a dream door open.
What a wonderful poem.
Thanks, Shape Demon.
Thanks for the triangle. Couldn't have done it without you. Citrus ribs. Into the anus of your eye.
Nice.
Does it look like the end of the game? I know it does. It's not, don't worry. Not yet.
Don't worry, this is fake ending number 27.
Y'all are very much listening to the whispers of the demons right now.
Told you in the pamphlet.
Ah, that's bad news.
Now look at him.
What
Bond's
the-
trapped in a prism.
He's trapped on
I'm
the
trapped
web,
in a
man.
prism, oh my god, no!
Now sleep forever.
Yo, hell yeah, giddy up. Get me out of this whack-ass crystal prison.
I thought he got hit by the door. But it was him opening the door. Good dialogue.
But I'm surprised they didn't write baby noises in brackets.
Parentheses, silence, goo goo gaga.
Nice axe. How
It's
did
all
he
blade,
sneak?
baby.
It takes 10 men to open that door.
Why are we
Because
seeing
it's
all
a
the
wizard
things?
dream?
It's a wizard dream, yeah. He's having a dream created by a fucking magic prism inside of a magic prism.
Horseface was fine. He succeeded. Dad's an idiot.
The
Didn't
Whispers
make it.
know what happened.
Goo goo gaga. Why
The
did they
Still
put
Whispers
that?
saying-
will explain everything. Listen
same.
closely to the Whispers and follow all instructions.
The whispers, which are definitely not the voices of demons, will guide you to your destination, mentally and spiritually.
In 400 meters, bleed lamb.
In 400 more meters, bleed self.
In blood meters, blood.
Can we see the dream of Gaza there? Training? The most boring dream? Damn, I guess not. He's the only one with an interesting dream. The other two just trained for all their lives.
I mean, in Helia's case, she was trained by a dog, so she had to adapt dog martial arts to human. That's pretty interesting.
Oh,
And we have no idea what Giddy Up did before he was a monk. He might have done some dope shit.
The
Maybe we'll look
incident after which he was forced to swear off laughter. Never again.
everything him into two. Those whom so.
Vivid World.
The ghost choose.
Evil pair? Oh no!
Unintelligible.
Unintelligible.
That's too bad.
One of them said evil pair. Fuck.
Do we go back into the triangle on the left? Let's do it. Maybe we will get some more dreams.
Light more orbs.
Do you think we'll have to walk through the hallway again, though?
Yes. In fact, it's longer each time.
This time it's green.
Ah, but yeah, it's still citrus. It's just a different kind of citrus. We were in the orange ribs, and now we're in the lime ribs.
I mean, the nice thing is the blue is still technically a citrus.
Yeah.
The second anus of Yoromai.
Thank goodness for them Curacao oranges.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
hell
wait
yeah,
till
hell yeah,
mine.
Dreamtime, hell yeah.
This guy's yelling again. King Nebular.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of naming this child. Hell yeah!
I've named my child.
Hell yeah! The promise of a new era.
Listen, I said if it was a girl, hell yeah. If it was a son, rockin' badass.
Subjet, as is custom, throw my baby to the wolves.
If the baby survives, then we've got a real badass baby going here.
To be fair, secretly being royalty is also extremely kung fu.
Oh, it's incredibly kung fu.
Yeah.
Secret princess, wild child, raised by monks to be an ultimate monk machine, and doomed hometown guy. All of them perfect kung fu protagonists. I see, however, that the place that she's from was destroyed by Gimmerds.
Hell yeah, I wanted to see the future. There's a tram that runs between the two continents, so you would think he would, you know, she'd be able to tell him exactly what world.
He doesn't have change for the train.
Just go beat up a Grood.
That dude has wings.
If you have monster
Yeah, yeah.
troubles, just put monsters as being slain as payment. You won't have trouble for long.
Oh, hell
yeah. Yeah, he has wings because that's his. He has Seru. This is before the mist hit him. So
Gotcha.
people had superpowers without turning into zombies.
Oop. Down he goes. A real heart-gnawing dream.
The future is the past. That's humans.
If you alter the past, you alter the future. And if
So
you
the-
alter the future, you alter the past.
The guys who
Thousands of
collect
years
these-
ago in the distant future.
The guys who collect these just didn't like the dreams because they were shitty dreams about your past and all your pain. So they just labeled this as a demonic thing.
I do like at least that like the hell yeah learned something of like importance and immediately like this is just uses it. It's just like fuck, I know where I was born, man.
Let's go there.
No, I just learned some real shit. After we're done, we're gonna go see if like My fucking like family's alive. Like I
Maybe
just
my
found out
dad
I have a
is lynch
family.
zombie. I could go fix that.
Guys, I don't know what a princess is. Could you all explain that to me? Apparently I am one, and they both are just like, oh shit.
That's dope as fuck. Maybe we can use that.
Giddy Up's arguing with his fist.
Can you give us any cash once we get your like royal dowry or something?
Giddy Up's dream is just him not laughing and jerking off.
He just
like
laughed.
for 100 years.
I made him laugh. He's busted. He couldn't stand the joke I gave him. It's too much. Don't forget there's a triangle on the backside. The blue triangle. We're not gonna miss a second of this journey. In fact, I'm gonna take my time. We're gonna walk. We're gonna enjoy the sights.
So something that doesn't really seem to have come up that much yet. But, I mean, Horseface and Giddy Up have only known their little Raseru buds for like, what? A bit? A couple weeks, maybe?
Basically, the start of the adventure. for each
Yeah.
of them, and that's it.
With the exception of Legaia, who was raised by hers. She's known that one for like 12 years.
Giddy Up hates his. Because it's illegal for him to use it, and he got banned.
Mm-hmm.
Horseface doesn't give a shit. Whatever, it saved the city. What would sleeping on a pulsating mound be like?
Like sleeping
That'd
on
be
a water
pretty
bed.
chill. Yeah, it seems like it'd be pretty relaxing.
We've already explained this to you once, hell yeah. And you experienced it yourself.
In
I
the
knew.
stream is just a blank screen.
It's just training. I hope it is. I hope that's the joke. I hope it's just a bunch of monks praising his skill at martial arts. Damn. It should have just been a blank screen. That would have ruled.
Sanji's better at the fighting part, but Giddy Up is the better monk because he actually can read. Could have swore he was just going to knock down one of those pillars or cups on his way out. Because he's a dick.
I'm sorry, it's not evil Ken, chat. It's violent Ken. Violent Ken.
Unpleasant, Ken.
I love that Sanji just spits on people all the time in his conversations. He's doping. Or he's poisoning the other guy, one of those two. How come we're having this dream? This is Sanji's dream, and he'd be smiling while he saw it.
The most powerful Akuma is rare Akuma. We all know that.
Sure.
Rarakuma is very strong.
And Rarakuma's only match is Dark Donald, so
Let the tournament begin with just these two fighting. We're not gonna pretend anyone else is gonna win anything.
Thanks for the subs, little guy. Time for a drug
Tournament
scene.
wherein we cut to the chase.
Giddy Up's a sucker. Giddy Up, that was the dumbest thing. You ate poison.
giddy up. You did your best. I wish it just cut out there.
You tried.
That's what it means to be human. You did it. You did your best.
Shit, I'm gonna have to go to the VOD and then screen cap that. Just giddy up. You did your best with a boy floating in space on a bed.
Yeah.
The end.
No moral.
I forgot about that time I ate poison. Ready for some text dump?
Giddy up. You did your best.
It's just such a good picture. With some random goober just floating in space under a cover.
The Eternal Dungeon of Rogue.
Kind of like how both the person and realm are named Hades.
Okay, I know we wanted a fire droplet, but we basically have the creator god here giving us whatever we would like. This is what we want.
Something to make a bomb.
We could just ask him for the bomb, or to instantly win.
Yeah. How about just get rid of all the mist, buddy?
Sometimes you want something more special than an ordinary bomb.
Can you make us like?
You want a bomb that's made of like primeval pre-plasma
Can you make the just
quark
the
gluon funk?
Yeah. I mean, we only really need the bomb to blow up some ice. We don't need it to be like an annihilation bomb. We don't need antimatter dynamite.
Or do we?
God, I love how off the rails Legaia goes.
Hell yeah. Teague's gone. Oh no. My orbs.
Then we wake up in a dungeon or something. Gotcha, Bint. You shouldn't have listened to the fucking whispers after all.
Courage, hope, and pride?
Yeah, pride's not usually considered a... Sorry, I know what they mean. They
It's
mean
all he
him
has.
sticking to his
Confidence,
beliefs.
devotion.
Yeah, devotion would have been a better word.
Faith.
Saying pride.
Use your faith.
Use your
punch faith.
lustiny. Courage, hope, and gullibility. I feel like a boss fight is on its way, so hold on a second, I'm gonna put on, just in case. AP remains at 100, what? Yes, please.
Oh. You just have infinite AP while that's equipped.
Can we just not use that? How about we just, you know...
Look, I'm pretty sure whatever you wanted to blow up with this thing, I could just punch it with this much energy. What
Well, I
if
know
my
who's-
fist is the bomb?
I know who's
I wonder
getting
if there's
that.
a way to dupe items in this game other than just Game Shark.
100 AP, that is the most broken thing in existence. That would be so good. I had the speed chain on him. There it is. Well, if there is a boss here, it's gonna feel really stupid.
I'm literally just going to tornado flame you over and over again. It's nothing but tornado flames.
Primeval flame.
The Juggernaut theme.
Oh! Pre-rendered cutscene.
Stealth Godzilla.
It took us 10 years to decide to blow that up. Too bad. Still late. No more fire droplets.
Egg of spirit. Oh, you mean spirit egg.
I want the egg. I mean, that's why
Hey, if you just
gonna do that anyway.
if you just prioritize my place instead of all of the others, yeah, I'll give you something.
Look, time is frozen everywhere, still under the mist. So, what's the rush?
I don't know either.
There's no way Giddy Up knows.
Love is like equipping a fire droplet and punching a bee.
Yeah.
That's what love is to me.
A boogie pump.
Watch out.
Nerga with the power of bad luck.
Power bad luck. One skill doesn't work all the time. Medusa looked directly into Perseus' eyes, and nothing happened. Perseus just said, "What the fuck?" and then killed her. That's the story, right?
More or less.
Surprisingly, no boss. Let's put back on my thieving gear. They updated the world map to be smoking. Groot is tough loved. Damn it. He's not killing anybody. Nice one.
Good move.
He ate more poison. We stole a Fury boost.
Nice.
First successful grab. Oh. And a Phoenix. 2 in a row.
Good work.
And we got the medicine.
That was a very profitable fight.
If things dropped that much regularly, this game would be a whole lot different. It would be just about right. Gonna lose my fire droplet.
Gonna be real unfortunate. It's so good. Scientist's first prompt on that is, oh, so Teague was just the common ancestor between all of those. It wasn't God. Makes sense.
Goodbye, fire droplet. Nameless assistance. Is this science? Is this how it's done? It's the big cookie.
This is
plot?
definitely science.
We've taken your item from God and turned it into an explosive. Why 4? Because I could make 4. Why not? Why should you waste time space bombs?
They're really fucking good. They're the best bombs. Also, you only have 3 seconds to get out of the way.
Making time space bombs up is easy. That's just science. This guy has already misinterpreted everything I told him. This quote rules.
Man would want to live like you, Giddy Up. Stoic and bold, and a little bit playful.
Another
No one
quiz.
has anything good to say about Horseface.
What was that last one? Game changes after 3 seconds. A time space bomb is there. Because we hate the ravine. These answers kick ass.
It'd be really good arcade pick questions. For the Quizler.
Wow, we got paid. Navora Ravine has strong kung fu. We must defeat it. We need to find a queen bees. Chicken King. They probably do give you worse rewards for missing questions. I don't remember where I got the swimsuit. I think I got it in the dancing contest or something. Don't know what that's for. Maybe we can go to the beach in that other town. I can't believe we haven't been able to use my camera stone. Can't believe
Camera
we haven't-
stone.
I have a thing that puts pictures from the game up, and I guess that is just for that one town, and then it breaks. You're not supposed to take one with you.
That's unfortunate.
More pictures. Incredible. We're back. This time, destroy the ice. Couldn't they have given us a longer fuse?
You're all kung fu masters. You can get out of the way.
He has to wire it? They don't understand that time moves forward whether they count or not. Tara's constantly trying to explain things.
Bombs do not just break ice. Bombs break everything.
Ah.
Rainbow wing people were a thing in the opening cutscene of the game.
Yep.
A Wario icon. What's that do?
Counterattack. Thank you. Yes, please.
Oh, it's a black belt.
Well, we'll find out how often she counterattacks. That should be pretty easy to tell. Guess it's currently 0. Why wouldn't I? One good. Okay. Pretty simple. Immediately jumped. That's too bad. Neo Grood. Oh, geez.
Oh man. This is a level beyond Grood.
His arm spins 360 degrees.
Excellent.
That's the power of Grood. Wow, this is gonna be hard to do with each of the characters. Paladin, thanks for the bits. Let's see here. Neo Grood's still kicking. He can almost beat me one-on-one. No more Neo Grood. That was just a random battle. Gross.
And it kind of fucked you up.
No. We got ourselves a puzzle that's going to involve multiple parts of co-op. She's going to have to jump across the top, and then I'll have to spin it. Okay, let's see what this counterattack's like. I wonder if it works during spirits, because that would be broken. Counterattack successful. What? I don't know what that's not how counterattacks work.
Holy shit, maybe it just ignores an enemy's attack and you hit first? Does it just prevent an enemy from hitting you, period?
I don't know, because she killed it. We'll probably find out eventually. The Rock Lizard. Run away, Chicken King. Chicken King. Run for your life.
It's actually
least-
managed to go first sometimes.
Yeah. He's faster than turtles, actual turtles, and lava blobs.
That's it though.
Oops. How'd I get turned around? Wait a second. Actually, he's slower than that thing. Aluru. She might need that. No, she doesn't. We got Aluru all over. Wonder if it works on bosses. Missing a lot of information about counterattack. We beat the bees as soon as possible. Mission complete. Shove some snow. I can see why they call it the Thunder Tunnel. No, wait. It's the same damn tunnel. Ambushed by Lucifer.
Oh shit.
Jeez. Enemies are ruthless, man.
At least that's the thing that he's most resistant to. Because it looks like it's fire.
I almost died.
Thorns are dangerous.
Yeah.
Lines will cut a fucking baby in half.
A line is the sharpest shape.
Lines will cut you wide open.
Nothing is sharper than lines.
Cautionary
It's true.
tales of lines.
A one molecule line wide would cut anything.
Yeah.
It's time to summon my ace in the hole. Spoon.
spoon is the strongest.
I am restored.
Has special eyes.
Lucifer can't have my brand.
He blocked fire blow. Lucifer is a glass cannon.
Can really throw a punch, but a good hit to the jaw will take it out.
I hate cross beam. Damn it.
Risk it. Yeah.
Trying to heal might be a death sentence too.
Oh yeah, he's really fast. Tornado Flame will carry us every time. Thanks,
Sure
Tornado
will.
Flame.
Well, we got the magic for
Tornado. Nice. Tornado Flame will never let you down.
Chicken King's journey was the best. I think I'm running from Neo Grood. The one-on-ones are rough.
As is always the case in JRPGs, when you remove the other characters, things become tenuous.
If three
Yeah.
Neo Groods wanted to save the world, they probably could, based on their current level of strength.
Probably.
Even like Mario RPG, it's real scary if you let Johnny pull you into one-on-one. It's just real dangerous always. When the action economy is equal, but you have like 2,000 health and they have like 25,000 health. Yeah.
Do you think Horseface and Giddy Up would be concerned if they were waiting there for like, and they saw each other, and Hell Yeah was the one that was missing?
I mean, something is just completely fucked up and... something could get in there.
Time for the damage. So far, counterattack looks like a low chance, even though it triggered the first time.
It looks
Does it-
vaguely like...
Do you need to spirit first and block and then attack?
It seemed like it just said, actually, that enemy's not attacking this turn, when it did work.
Yeah.
And it just did her attack then. I think it
'Cause
only
it
works
looked-
when you attack.
Because it looked like the enemy walked up to you, but then her attack happened instead.
I don't
Which
think
is
it
if
works on
that's-
Spirit.
If that's how it works, that
That's
means that
insane.
it's really strong, but I bet it's a pretty low chance of it actually working.
That's exactly what's doing.
Yeah. Holy shit, that's good.
That's absurd.
Makes Spirit a little worse, though.
It's the accessory that just says, no. No, you,
I mean,
you don't
what-
get.
1 out of 3 is not bad. The other thing to remember though is when it is like your team of 3 versus 2 or 3 other dudes, you know, there's a chance they only like the wrong one attacks her, or you know, they attack someone else.
Yeah.
Especially because so many of these bosses have just hit everyone attacks that are like ranged attacks. They're not punches.
We are in the place where it is the best right now.
Mm-hmm.
Which explains why they give it to you now. Yeah, I think it's really strong, but I don't necessarily think it's busted.
No. It if it like triggers off of ranged multi-person attacks somehow, then it'd be really, really strong, like ridiculous. But I don't think that's the case.
The Delilahses. I thought we were gonna have a comedy moment. They were just gonna south the bombs and leave or something. With the way the music cut out there.
I'm so glad Giddy Up just has his face in his hands like, fuck me, you stupid
It's
idiots.
because he saw what his teammate was doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let me
On the other
rewind that
hand,
in case you missed it.
Hell yeah is super into it. This is exactly her
Yeah.
shit.
This scene rules. It's a little low key humor. He looks over.
Giddy Up is just a very like adult monk and thinks this is all stupid as shit. And yeah, looks over and hell yeah is just super on board with the whole situation.
Prepare the fighters. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we don't need to steal from this lady, I don't think, or whatever, so. Increase defense against everything. That might be good. First turn guaranteed sounds useful. That's probably
What's
gonna...
target chain? Isn't target chain you never miss?
Yeah. Something like that. I think it's
Should
just
probably
a boost.
equip a target chain.
Well, he
that
has the
sounds
good shit.
insane.
The 20% attack. And,
I think target chain is the one the speedrunner was saying he just always has equipped on everybody.
this looks good.
Does getting the first turn matter if it's one-on-ones?
It might. It did against the other guy.
Oh yeah, for healing optimization.
We don't need Chicken King. I don't want to get in a situation where I'm hurt and I can't heal before he hits me.
I am very glad that they actually let you do this, like, you know, the character management right before the boss.
Wish it would let me save, but I'll save myself.
I was
right
gonna
now.
say, if only there was a save point, yeah.
There was.
That too,
We
but-
looked at it. I'm not allowed to use it.
Oh,
They taunted me with it.
oh.
It was in the cutscene. But I have my own damn save. Would have been wise maybe to equip Earth against this guy or something. Defense. Oh well. See what Shay is all about. Other than being huge. Well, that didn't work for him.
He tried.
Oh, I'm really close to being able to do that, but we can do this. The brutal combo. It's the strongest thing I can do right now for him without using items. This guy's even slower than Giddy Up.
Well, spirit he is, but regular attack I think he went second.
That was 64. Okay. Okay, it's actual damage.
Quite a few.
Unblocked that might have been like 1,000. So
Don't you have a spoon? How doesn't he have spoon? How did we miss spoon on you?
Oh my.
I can't believe I missed spoon. He was there, ready to be gotten. It's hard to do damage and also keep up with this. Because he doesn't have to stop and heal, like me.
yeah, it might be better to oh god. Oh, that was a clutch move. It might be better to just take your opening turn and like immediately use the defense juice. Just like turn one.
I might be dead here.
You super are dead here. Well, I did 371 unguarded, so oh,
That's
that's like 3 times as much. You're super dead.
Damn.
yeah, that's
It's more health than I've got.
that's almost all of his life.
Is it even a game over to lose these guys?
Can we trade? Want to be the new Giddy Up?
Yeah.
Man, that's a long journey.
We'll call you Let's Mosey.
Is Megaton Press Earth? Because I feel like it should be.
He does slam your ass into the earth, so it makes sense.
It's. I mean, if I were, I said when I started the fight that I probably should put that on. These two are probably good. Can't believe I didn't have spoon.
And yeah, I'd definitely just like shield elixir, turn 0.
I don't know how effective these things are.
Do they stack?
Yes.
Might not be a bad idea then.
Apparently they cut his damage in half.
Try using like 2. Just go nuts. Really shield the shit out of yourself. Because I mean, if you die, it's game over regardless. So
Can I have a speed boost too? Yeah, that is the thing I have. Let's see if this hits for 1400 or 900. Hopefully not 900.
oh, it's still hitting for a lot. 170 is what it did when it did 1300. That is very much still
That's-
lethal.
Nope.
Oh,
Come on, Chicken King.
You might be able to go fast first with that speed elixir now.
Be fast. I'm gonna use the good heal. I'm sure I have. There's the good heals. He's not dead. Giddy up. Giddy up. Giddy up.
What?
yeah. If shield elixirs do stack and you put another one on, you could probably just take it from here.
I need to buy more of these.
Yeah, apparently.
I'm pretty sure they do. That was 300 once, but it's hard to say because that number goes all over the place. I called your Megaton press.
Megaton Press did 900 last time. Let's see how it does this time.
Well, he's also using Spirit.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so it'll be real low, hopefully.
One of these days I'll hit him back.
I mean, this is a pretty classic Final Fantasy Tactics strat. Just have fucking Ramza run around screaming until he's so fast and powerful he kills everyone before they get a chance to move. This is just the item version of that. You just have Giddy Up fucking running around the battlefield chugging potions while this guy's like, come the fuck on, and he just keeps running around chugging more potions, eating berries until he just becomes an unkillable god.
Now that
for
he
one
had
fight.
his vision quest about remembering the one time he took the bad tonic, now he knows the good shit.
Every other turn, Megaton press, you son of a bitch.
Also, yeah, Megaton Press's damage just seems really all over the place. Like,
like
you'd
the-
think because it's multi-hitting like that, it would be really consistent, but it seems like the opposite.
The first 2 hits of it do the most, and then like all the follow-up ones do very little in comparison.
I let it hit, I assume it's Earth. I still think it's Earth. We're knocking 20% off
That's why
that.
I was thinking. That's why I was thinking defense boost would be so good here, is because instead of applying them like once, if it's the damage reduction, you are applying them, you know, like 11 times. So it seems like they would be ridiculously powerful against this guy.
Horseface and Hellier are busy with their own idiots. Damn it, I hate it when they block the entire combo. They just go into block mode and block all of it. It sucks. It's supposed to be what it feels like to have your Megaton press ruined by some jerk in a cave. Shit. Speaking of the press. That's the first time he's got me with it in a while.
I think it's he does 2 turns of normal attacks, then Megaton Press always, it seems like. If that's how it works, I suppose that's supposed to be the move, where you just follow that pattern.
Ball hit him in spirit. Yep. Well, we're at a point where we can handle this guy.
Yeah. It seems like he's predictable and he does this every time, so. That actually may be why this is a multi-hit move, is so Spirit is more effective against it.
Yeah.
You understand the puzzle, now do it 600 times.
Like, imagine if you didn't have shield elixirs and fury boosts and all that shit.
Yeah.
I think one reason they give you the fire droplet there is so that if you want, you can use it to grind a bit. Because it makes grinding real easy. If you, like, know a lot of combos, you can just spam ludicrous damage shit every turn. At this point in the game, you could have Miracle Arts. It is the thing you could do, I believe. If not, you could still have the really long super combos that take like 80 every time you use them. Oh yeah, this dude is unbelievably Fist of the North Star.
Oh yeah. The only thing that's wrong is he's using a hammer instead of a, a nail bat.
Yeah. I mean, it's not super high definition. It could just be like a fucking car engine tied to a pole.
A nail bat or an iron club. There's a lot of
Yeah.
iron clubs that survive the bombs, or new
Yeah.
iron clubs that get made after the bombs. Maybe there's a thriving artisanal club industry in the wasteland.
This guy is not even close to dead yet.
Like I said, you understand the puzzle, now do it 600 times.
They really should let me use that save. Bastards.
Yeah, it's very much. You throw dynamite, that's your kung fu? If it works.
I didn't get the spirit. I hope it works. He outraced spirit.
Wow.
It did work.
Okay.
Speed
You
is
do
random.
actually get... Yeah, you do actually get the defense boost no matter what. Good.
At the start of every turn, it takes your speed and adds half of it randomly, from 0 to half of what your speed is to your value, and then it does the same to the enemies, and that's how it determines who goes first. And so these two are close enough that he's not always going to be first. Which means I should probably heal right now instead of doing the shot. Because he did
Yeah, that's
beat him.
why those items, that's why those accessories of like guarantee you go first, guarantee you go last are actually really, really fucking good.
There's also, maybe, that potion will off. It might have expiration time.
That'd be real bad.
It wouldn't surprise me. If we start taking a ton of damage all of a sudden, I'm gonna have to use some more of those very few elixirs that I have left.
I mean, did Fury Boost wear off?
It did. That one lasts the whole battle, it says so.
Oh, okay.
Man, he won't fall down. The shield's still on.
If ever necessary, we have numbers now. But, probably not actually necessary.
And we have the ability to just, honestly, if we do have any trouble with this, just getting a single super combo would make this really easy. Only problem is if this guy is Earth Elemental, then hitting him with the dog is gonna do jack and shit. Like, you're way better off just using combos with the Fury Boost.
I have other high damage spells. They're so expensive that I'm only going to cast them twice, and they only hit for 2k. I'm hitting for 2k.
Yeah, and then you won't be able to use your... Yeah, you won't be able to use Orb either as much.
I don't want to sit on healing items, but I do only have 8 more of those full heals, and I got 2 more battles to go here, and I can't buy those anyway. So they're kind of rare. Those X Potion berries. The tastiest strawberry in the land. I'm willing to try maybe one blast. They're 60 mana each. I've got 160. But I don't see it doing enough damage to justify it. He is not wearing his... I took it off, the mana reduction thing, so it's really not worth it. Yeah, this is 72.
You need that for orb.
Damn it. He blocked it all.
That's why target chain is good. Apparently, it just keeps that from happening.
That's pretty uncommon. But man, it sucks when it does, the whole combo. I failed to block this. Oh, I lost track of what turn I was on. Time for a heal berry.
Well, shield elixirs are definitely still on, so there is that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would be super dead if those were not.
It's either that or the Earth Gem is really helping. It's hard to say, but I think that both are effective here. If the Earth Gem is working, it's 20% off, and he was hitting me for 1,300. Man! Blocked it again. He's finally on the ground. He's almost dead.
I mean, one reason this is probably pretty boring is because we are probably at this point under-leveled for what the game wants.
Yeah.
Like, the game wants you to be ridiculously high level at this point. Like, just the fact that Megaton Press naturally did almost an instant kill on its first attack, like, we're under-leveled.
Stay down. Damn.
Not yet.
God, you play so risky with that, dude. One of these days, that orb ain't gonna come out first.
He's got health. He's alright. Orb leveled up
Oh, nice.
after 80 casts. Remember when we
Luckily,
said
he just did the worst combo in his entire arsenal.
Remember when we said Orb would be the easy one to level up? It's level 6 after using it all game long.
Gorgeous. Megaton Press.
That radiant sunburst. It's got all of it. Yellow for Giddy Up is 700 health now. Pretty good. This might be the end of the fight. Jeez, he can't have much left.
Jeez. I mean, the nice thing is, in theory, hell yeah might have a very easy time with that fucking counter chain.
Yeah. I figure that at least will be an easy win. I mean, it is Noah anyway. Probably should have given that to somebody who didn't have an easy time winning.
Like, Giddy Up.
Yeah, this is probably the worst. This is probably the worst one right here. He's the worst of them. I ignore stats on him, like on purpose. I give him int, and I'm not using the spells. Level 24. We have not ever stopped to grind levels. I haven't really run away from battles until recently. We could probably be level 25 if I didn't do that. Without stopping to actually grind.
Okay, so the thing about recommended level though is it's usually those aren't super bright.
Add
Like,
4 to the recommended level at all times.
Yeah, especially when it's a strategy guide writer, because that means they're doing optimal maneuvers.
I mean, what we're doing right here is optimal maneuver.
It is optimal as fuck. We are using consumable, like rare consumable items. We are doing so much stupid shit.
Thunderbook 3.
Min-maxing equipment. We have all the equipment you get from fucking getting 1 billion coins, which they never expect you to do.
And so ended Shade Delilah's.
How could this be? I will join the ice.
Also, for what it's worth, 2 levels might also be the difference between Giddy Up having, you know, like 5 attacks by default and 6.
Or
And
dying
that's
in one hit.
insane. Yeah, or dying in 1 hit.
Oh, she's gonna take a lot of damage on this fight. Oh, here comes the good damage.
I have serious concerns about what this lady's super attack's gonna be.
Yes. Game ending, here it comes. But 2k from her out the gate, so there's that.
Did you put a save before the Noah fight?
I have rewind. Plasma strike
Okay.
incoming. This is gonna kill her. Uh-oh.
Oh. Nope, she survived.
Nice.
Now it was
Gotta be
without
honest
spirit.
though,
right?
that's a dope move.
Yeah.
It's a really dope move.
Yo, I have to ask, why the fuck is Spoon made of forks?
Does it-
Probably just a localization joke, honestly.
Nobody knows the answer to these questions. Not even RPG Mania or whatever the hell site you were talking about. Well, that sucked.
RPG Classics.net is a fucking institution.
Well. Shield Elixir.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get a better time to use them.
I'm gonna...
Let me consult Icy Brian's Legaia Shrine.
I have to decide how to heal here. I think I can tank the hit, so I'm gonna throw a berry at her instead of spirit.
Oh boy.
Survive! Not this time.
Okay, so spirit might be necessary instead.
Well, I got a problem with that because I let her get me too low. She'll get me next time. She didn't do it that time.
Ooh, is she not on a cycle?
She countered my berry attempt with Plasma Strike.
She's gonna do it again, too.
This is it for 500. Not this time, I win!
Jesus.
Check that shit out.
The perfect play.
Maximum value berry.
Shield elixir, please.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think it's time to fucking slam on like 12 elixirs.
I want to counterattack Plasma Storm, but I'm not gonna try. It'd be nice to see counterattack work out here. Are you ready for 2 Vulture Blade? Nah, that's not even close to optimal.
It might not be bad, honestly.
Counterattack successful. The fastest. I like the way this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah, the partial Chun-Li.
Partial Daigo.
Get like, that was what, like 3/4 of Daigo?
Yeah.
Didn't block the big one, but you know.
A most of a Daigo parry is still, you know, most of a Daigo parry. That's impressive no matter what.
Jesus, you look at the numbers in this fight and you're like, oh, that's not that threatening after Giddy Ups, and then you realize, oh right, she has like 700 less health.
Nice work, Spoon. I'm gonna drink a power. Or 5. I think I'm gonna spend like 2 or 3 turns drinking those. And then really putting on the damage. Because these definitely stack as well.
And this is why having every fighting animation take like over 30 seconds becomes a real big problem in this game. Because you know you have 3 of these fights in a row and they're all gonna take this long.
Yes. These enemies should have about 1/3 as health as they do have here, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, once you get the pattern and can survive a loop or 2 of plasma strikes, you get it.
Spoon, save me. Good thing she blocked that last hit.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
I think it's time
Guys.
to send her to the Shadow Realm, though.
Yes, I'm gonna see how much damage 2 power elixir stack does on full spirit. Compared to the 2k I was doing before. We're hoping for like 8k. I'm hoping it is at least 3k. That would be nice. Let's see how good these power elixirs actually are. What did I do exactly for 2k? Not that. It was Vulture Blade for sure. Into either Dolphin Attack or one of those other ones. Let's try that. That seems good. Oh yeah, that's damage.
That's fucking damage.
She's almost dead. One of those. Okay, well I'm gonna use a healing flower. Oh
Is
shit,
this plasma strike turn?
I didn't think
Yeah,
it
I
was.
was gonna say.
Well, hopefully we'll
Uh-oh.
have I think we're fine.
Yeah, you're fine. This would do about 500, and that couldn't break 650.
Counterattack successful.
Nice.
Nice.
Fight winner.
Unbelievably dead. Excellent.
And then she picks her pockets for 7,500 G.
Now we have the last guy. Gigi.
I love the suicide jokes.
Well, see ya. Oh no, you solved my kung fu puzzle.
The big boss music is on. Well, we'll start this off smart boy style. I like to live.
Oh yeah, and he's got that the always go first thing on, right? So
I think so. That's gonna be very nice.
So what do you need to do to buy shield elixirs? Because I think you should
Gamble.
just use like two or three, and then just go buy a million.
They're in the store. I'm gonna use all 3 of these right here. I'm not messing with this guy. Whatever he hits for, he's about to show me. So
yeah, I think they actually do stack multiplicatively.
Oh, they clearly do. Yeah. Either well, at least additively. Like
Yeah.
it's good either way.
You get benefit out of using multiples, is what I really mean.
I hit you for 1/5 of your life. Get him spoon.
I think his is actually maybe the least dangerous looking at it. Because it does about the same amount of damage as the previous one did, but Horseface has slightly more health and defense anyway.
Horseface
Also, I
has
don't think you use 2 shield elixirs on hell yeah, I think you'll use 1. Also, that was spirited. It would be really dangerous if that hadn't been, probably.
This is the
Would've been
guy
like
I've given
800.
all the defense to. His armor is the best anyway.
Yeah.
We got 3 of these things on. He still hits for 380 with that, but that's gonna end up being half my life. I can tank that. I'm not sure that they are stacking,
Yeah, I don't know.
because if I use 3 of them,
Someone said they did.
that should be pretty obvious.
I think one of the previous hit before you put on the third one did about 440, I thought. And that one did 380, so that's a 60-point damage difference.
Well, it would be 60%, and I don't think that he hits for 600 naturally on me.
Might be diminishing returns on it, actually, but I think there's at least some reduction going on for multiples of them.
Also, yeah, there could be some weird factor with elemental attacks.
That's true, too.
Like, honestly, if that is a fire attack, it might just be, like, ludicrously strong to compensate for, the defense to fire that character naturally has.
Sanji can beat all 3 of these guys by himself.
Yeah, easily.
Might have to spend a turn getting my mana back. Spoon is expensive and necessary. I don't think I can buy these, and I don't think it's necessary. Alright. Last spoon for now. I got plenty of mana restoration items, and I got heals too out of items, but they're not good. Rather use the magic refill. Spoon up. Guaranteeing spoon first is good. That was the right move. If this guy was faster than me, there would be no way I would win. But since I have that on, I can attack him again, let him hit me for whatever, and then heal the fool, and then block. I don't think fire is a good idea. I'm gonna try selling other stuff. I don't know, it's still the best damage I got. Spoon. Knock your venom. Smackers for a SNES classic. Did I heal yet? Well, whatever. So how much HP do these guys have? 20k?
Oh, you're interested?
Yeah.
So Che had 12,000, Lu had 9,500, and Guy here has 10,000.
They start to fall over when they're like a quarter dead. But that's a trash load of HP.
Yep.
I hit for 1k, so we're gonna need 10 turns worth of damage here. Minimum.
You had a couple turns where you were doing like 900, so you're looking at like 11 or 12.
I can fire my Wonder Dog at him.
Dog costs a lot of mana.
Two fire blows in a row. This will do it. Take it easy, Manic. There's 1600 from two fire blows. The move.
Pretty good move.
Well, I spent like 5 turns preparing for the situation I'm in now.
Yeah, and for what it's worth, Shadelias's element was in fact Earth, so shooting a dog at him would have done basically nothing.
This guy, though, his dog defense is pathetic. It'll probably only hit for 1800, though. It always has. There's that damage. He's still not on the floor. I'm running out of spoon again. Poison Slash in turbo. Not that I don't enjoy watching it every time, but you know.
Wow.
Is this the end of the Delilahs, or will they be back?
I'm in there jumping down a pit.
People have survived that
I think
before.
I think they wrote these enemies as the original villains, and then they thought like Sanji would be like way better. And so these guys like have all this story and stuff, and then I think you still only fight them like once. And to compensate, they made the fight as ridiculously hard as possible.
I think they're boring rivals. Sanji's way better.
Mm-hmm.
Evil versions of yourself. Ain't interesting. That ain't what Wario and Waluigi are either, so that's why they kick ass. Outwardly, they look like they are, but actually, they're just good friends who don't like the brothers. I'm gonna shoot this guy with the dog. Nah, I don't have it open.
I like Sanji as a rival just because it's very much more of a like Joseph and Dio situation where it's just incredibly clearly one person who's like following the rules is an upstanding boy, and then one who is like blatantly evil and will do anything to win, including literally poisoning him.
You heard about my scheme, but let me pull it off.
Oh, Jonathan.
Now I hate you more.
Yeah, Jonathan, not Joseph. Sorry, the other incredibly English and or American name. No, I know. I get Jonathan and Joseph, the names mixed up because who gives a shit? Also because who remembers Jonathan, honestly? Jonathan is a very good boy, but also the most boring of all the characters.
The Delilahs are extinct. Collectively, we have a fortune off of them. We can buy one chest plate for 22 grand.
You got those books.
I'm really glad they all do that. They all decided that if they lose, this is how they'll die. Alright, back to work. They keep saying time space bomb.
Wait, they have 3 seconds to get out of here?
Yeah, that's the timer that they went with.
Isn't it a time space bomb?
1. He didn't even set that right.
Dimension bombs.
Wouldn't you want it to be like 30 minutes?
They're still alive. In the pit. Living sucks anyway. Har har har.
Once again, we didn't kill somebody hard enough. Now they're gonna fuck up everything. Just like that time we punched a centaur bull thing a bunch.
Look at that taunting save. Oh, the real boss is here. Look at that stupid looking thing. Alright, let's I wish I had a tent, but since I don't, I'll just use these up, I guess. No one has anything left. Yeah, you thought three bosses in a row was the fight? Sucker.
And this is why it wouldn't be too hard to believe this was somehow like the end of the game.
Yeah.
If you just heard ridiculously long dungeon, your party splits up, and then they each do an individual boss fight that's hard as fuck, and then they gather back together, and then you fight another thing that's ridiculously strong. That sounds like it could be the last dungeon.
Counterattack is going to be worse and worse now, so I'm going to put on this 50% AP booster thing. That sounds like the good shit. We don't need this either. 25% less MP is good. That's my stuff. We don't have any shield elixirs left, so I hope this thing doesn't one-shot me. Used them all.
Well, if not, we'll just have to door a light to the casino and then run back.
Really quickly. Now wait a second.
No, books are just acquisition rates on items and learning spells and stuff. Oh wait, did you use your hyper arts books?
Oh, you're right.
Rewind that
ready.
shit.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, if you meant those books. I thought they meant the equipping the books.
Books.
I forgot all about those. The excitement overwhelmed me to go get killed by this boss. The Burning Flare. This may be the final, I think it is the final Hyper Arts set. Hurricane Kick.
Yep.
And Explosive Fist. Prepare for these new and never stop using these moves.
Alright, and at this point in the game, you can have Miracle Arts. So, if we want to do that at some point, you have to learn every other art first, and then learn the Miracle Arts.
I don't know when they stop teaching you moves.
I think we've hit that point.
A new track. Wait a second. HP left 100. Turns left 4. Okay.
Puzzle boss.
Well, let's try and avoid combos so that I can try out this. Hurricane Kick. Just barely able to do that.
Wait, what are you doing?
Okay. Trying to figure out what the heck HP means on it when it says 100 HP. It lost less than it needs to die in time. That's not good. How can we do some more damage here quickly?
Well, you had Horseface not throw a move, so you could see other people's moves.
He didn't have the stuff. He was out of AP.
Oh.
And so is he. That's why I did that. It's dog time. This is my safety move here. The point card would instantly win. We have that back up if we are truly stuck. All of the fortune I have spent over the whole game would be added up, and 5% of it would be the damage that that card would do, so probably like 200 grand. I bet it is 20k. Nice. How much did the dog do for the other guy? If it did 2 grand, we should have this. Using this one amount of AP is gonna solve it. Dog will save everybody's lives. Yes, we have taken him down below the 50% mark. She's not able to do her move this time.
If you do lose here, it's not too big a deal because you can just, now that you know the fight is basically just a DPS check, you just equip, you know, all the highest damage output stuff.
I could go get in a fight and have 100 spirit AP on everyone at the start, and then I wouldn't have any problem at all. I would solve it right there. One of the guys is starting this fight with 10 AP. Affinity matters more than int. Int is almost ignored, it seems like, compared to element. So he's just better with Earth, apparently. Ass cannon save us. That's not good. None of that information on affinities is written anywhere either. I don't think so anyway. It would be nice to have that information in the UI. How's this thing doing?
Probably like 28.
Ow. %. Time for the moves. I think he's the only one who does more with the dog or whatever than his actual attack. Oh no, that wasn't good. Her damage is just out of control. We might actually be able to attack it with those two next turn. Because it seems like it's just a spell it cast. So I think we got this. Shouldn't be too hard. If it somehow lives through this dog. I don't think it will, but if it does, I think she gets to hit it again. Dog victory. Nice. We have canceled death. If there's enough heat bottled up there to raise the temperature of the whole area by that much, shouldn't they be dead? Can't believe the Delilahs are dead. That's too bad.
Creatures are nearly neither good nor evil, only the humans who use them. But you're good, right? Sure.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm doing. I'm checking out this
What?
move. It's move time.
Oh, the dead end move.
Absolutely. Real quick. You did miss the rival fights. They were close. They were tough. I could see those also brick wall. It's funny, every boss pretty much in this game, I could see being a wall for everyone. Every single boss. I can't think of one that wasn't, honestly. Like the boss of the second world wasn't too bad, I guess. He was probably the easiest one somehow. But I was just right for that fight, I guess. Okay, so he's charging up his move. The Ultra Charge is okay. Let's see what happens here. My team forgot to attack. Whoops. Yeah, we were nowhere near dead. We had time to put another 3,000 damage out. Pretty tough. This game forgot to put a game over message in. But we could save the trees, or... It's fishing time, baby. There's the Libyan flute. There it is. There's no new items here. Deluxe rod, please. We've got a hit.
I'm so glad it just uses the regular ass fight music whenever you get a push on the line.
It's really good, fishing music. This fish is winning the war against my deluxe pole. Damn. Come here. Victory is inevitable. It's just the ugliest fish in the world. 79 points for that sucker. That's nowhere near as much as you need to get anything.
So how does this work? You need to keep the tension from snapping, but what is life?
When the life is empty, the fish stops fighting for a while. I can actually start making progress. Sort of like it still fights, but it doesn't. It lets me reel in at max speed without tension. Another disgusting fish. A large charge. Let's try the small lure. I'm not sure what we should be doing exactly in terms of where to catch good fish. Maybe someone knows a sweet spot here or something. Well, that was fast. This is the kind of game that just has an FAQ for every single minigame because they're also ridiculous and obscure in the details. So you open up the game facts page for it and there's like 50.
Yep.
And only 10 of them are for the main game. A large jack.
$32 points.
Man, where can I go fishing where it's this easy?
I still think Dark Cloud 2 has the most and the best varied RPG minigames, if only because it has both fishing and golf. And both of them are extremely good.
Well, we keep our fishing points, so I can come back whenever I want. We got 555. It seems like a good time to bail out. Like, we need so much. I know what this is. I think it's an automatic res. People said something like that. I don't know what a magic grail is. Or a spirit talisman. But these just summon these two useless enemies and they try and do an attack and then they go away. I don't know who we're trading with. That still confuses me. We just have fishing points that we made up points for this fish. We say that this fish has this value and we trade items with nobody. We're here. Man, 3 trees at once? Incredible. HP and mana regen.
Yeah, we just kind of like push the fish together real hard, then jack our chakra into it until it becomes a thing.
He's laughing again. Comedy has ruined him. Let's see what 3 trees can do. Now the game told us that there's only 10 of these trees in the world, so we can do a little bit of math and see how far we are in saving trees.
Hey, so everybody should get 3 levels this time, right? Because they get 1 level every time they touch a tree.
I don't know. That didn't happen the first 2 times.
What do you mean?
He didn't get 3 levels when he touched his first tree, and she didn't get... And he didn't get
Well, I
half
didn't mean
of it.
that. I mean they can just go touch the other ones, right? Like you just walk over and be like, "I'll take my dose of this tree and my dose of this tree."
I think these trees are poor versions of the other trees. That's why there's 3 of them.
These are just 3 separate stalks of a single unified tree. The root systems are all intermingled.
If they're the last trees, we'll know pretty fucking quickly. As soon as you do the last tree, I'm pretty sure almost immediately Juggernaut gets real mad.
Juggernaut's always mad.
Madder than usual.
We got trees here. This freaking music. I can't wait for them to stop playing it.
Yeah, speaking of things that are going on too long, I'm getting pretty tired. Like after this cutscene, I'm gonna dip.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch games.
All right, baby, time for Black and White Chapter 4 now.
Well, that'll happen eventually, but not today.
Wood. Need wood.
They don't need anything. They're all dead.
Buildings.
My current game is I have no town, and I have to see if I can fix that problem or not.
Miracle food.
Thank you for the Indian power bits. We'll never build another wonder. Takes way too long. I don't understand what it did. You know you can use a shovel, you don't have to dig with your hands. We played Black and White all night long. It was awful.
Yeah.
It was worse than I expected. By quite a bit, honestly. I didn't remember a stealth quest. For one thing. And that wasn't even the worst of it. It was pretty damn bad, though. These people, in 5 minutes, have just calmed down about the mist. They don't care at all. Ah. Wait, hell yeah. That was hell yeah. Anything in here? Damn. Well, we'll do the very exciting deliver music quest next time, I think. Put that off for later. I wonder if we can, anyone gonna guess if we can afford what's in this shop?
Yes, if we sell things.
What do you have? Well, we ain't getting that. There's the War Soul at last, 60 grand. Chaos Breaker, Battle Road. We can't afford any of this shit, actually. We need 5 things. Well, 4 things. We don't need the chicken heart. We got that already. We have new armor for these two and a new weapon for him. I don't think I'm ever using the silver compass. I just want to get rid of it, I think. Who cares about being ambushed? Chicken Heart is worthless in the face of Chicken King.
Golden Book, isn't that worth a lot?
Yeah, that's money, but I'm not going to use that to get money. I'll just grind, so let's get rid of that.
You'll just grind. Yeah, I was gonna say, you'll just go gambling if you want to get a ton of money.
And we also have the Beast Buster. one to go. How much do we need? We need a lot. Jeez. Well, we can go get phoenixes, I guess. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll just go pick up some phoenixes. We still don't have enough even with that. We can pick up some of these too. Do we have enough now? No. Jeez.
No.
Got it. That is expensive.
For what it's worth, your point card is gonna be gross as fuck now.
That's right. I can't wait to use that on the final boss. And see if I can skip any of that long fight.
It's gonna rule. Or use it on the super boss on the one mountain.
Well, I want to check out that armor real quick. Let's see what we paid for, and then I'm gonna stop here. Nice. Also, their things leveled up again. Horseface's sword looks exactly the same, though. And that dude's headband just keeps growing.
Did you get him a new sword?
I think so. Pretty sure. What is the point card's damage cap? We probably haven't hit it.
Just 9,999.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean that's what 10,000 times 20. That's 200,000 to get that fully charged, or so.
Something like
So
that.
approximately.
Well, might as well teleport back to the windmill town. I think we have the swimsuit so we can get some different pictures. Gaza taking a dive there. Giddy up swimming. Let's go do that. I need to go buy a bunch of phoenixes. Yeah, I can't wait to see how good that point card is in the sequel. Can't wait to see that. You know, I'll be into everything the sequel has.
Oh boy.
How do we use this swimsuit? It broke. God damn it. I'm gonna get another one just in case it ever comes up again, but it looks like it's not going to. That's too bad. I was really hoping that you could just have your option for what shitty pictures you would take over the course of the game. Well, when I get back to this, I'll be doing some gambling again. I'll probably grind off screen for like 4 levels. 'Cause it seems like we're falling behind pretty hard.
Yeah, you're definitely in a really bad spot for those rival fights. I'm kind of impressed you pulled it off at all.
Well, if I didn't have states, I would have had to go through the whole tunnel again. Because the last save was before that whole journey. We're level 26 now. It seems like we're just 2 or 3 levels behind, and that's actually a huge deal. I can tell just by the HP that that's a big deal. I got 200 on everybody.
And on top of that, you have to remember, like, again, 2 levels might be the difference between having 5 attacks available and 6 attacks available.
And going
That's
first.
still huge. And going first, yeah.
Well, I'm going to take 5, and then I'm going to go through Mega Man X2 and Donkey Kong Country 1, probably. I gotta run through those real quick for the BizHawk. We're definitely gonna be on, especially after last Arcade Bits disasters. The new version, I'm gonna go ahead and switch to that, even though it's not 100% ready. But we got 1,300 of 1,500 challenges ready. I think we'll be good. So I'm gonna go through some of those games that are going to need full clears, and there's 2 of them right there. I gotta do Mario RPG, and Yoshi's Island. What else did I say I could do here if no one else gets them done?
Alright, well, I'm gonna take off though.
Alright.
I'm gonna plug my shit before I leave for all, I don't know, 10 people who are still up this fucking late watching Legend of Legaia. Maddie and I are doing a stream of Witcher 3 tomorrow
Nice.
with some extremely good mods on, and I'll just spoil it now. One of them is fucking Geralt can fucking grind anywhere. Just imagine if you could just grind across the entire world, just skateboarding always. It fucking rules.
I haven't played that yet. It's about time.
It really is about time. It's very good, my dude. It's a very good game with very good writing.
Well, I mean, I played Witcher 1, and despite
it
its
is not even
problems,
in the same ballpark.
I still played Witcher 1 for about 80 hours, despite its shittiness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the curve between Witcher 1 and Witcher 3 is exponential. Like, Witcher 2 apparently was a huge step up, but I still really didn't like it. And then 3 is just fucking amazing. It's unbelievable. The voice acting and the writing alone are just enough to carry the whole game.
Well, you know, I gotta beat Black and White 2 first.
Enjoy.
Yeah. I don't think that'll take too long.
It shouldn't be too bad. Well, let me go pass out. I'll catch you later.
Take it easy.
Bud.
I'm gonna probably run through Donkey Kong Country as quick as I can, because all I really need out of the Kongs and a lot of those other games with world maps are like just this complete save, you know, where I can pick the level and then I'm good, actually.
And just want like a state in the bonus lobby thing?
Yeah, that's really easy. Just punching in a code and then you're there, and it should be good. I think games like Donkey Kong Country and Mario World, where we have only 10 states, but we can pick a place on the world map, we really should have more challenges for those games, just because of that. It should be easy to make a whole bunch.